When we left off last time, we were talking about walleye fishing with worm harnesses and finicky walleye. And I mentioned using a smaller blade on the worm harness as opposed to a bigger Colorado blade. But how do you rig a worm harness? That's a good question. One way that we do it is we use a bottom bouncer. A bottom bouncer is simply a piece of lead that's been molded on a wire with a bent angle wire and a clip or a snap. And what we do is we tie this directly, or use a small snap, directly onto your main line, which may be 8 or 10 pound mono. Off the back of this, we snap on our worm harness. And what this allows you to do is to get that harness down to the bottom. Now this is something you want to do near the weed line or out in open water. You can't pull this through the weeds, obviously. But what this does is your main line's attached here, you'll drop this down to the bottom. That wire will actually drag on the bottom as you're trolling. Now this is something we do a mile an hour or less, just enough to keep that blade on that worm harness spinning. So you rig up your worm, main line's up here, you drop this down. One thing you want to do with this is try to keep it vertical. You don't want to let too much line out because your bottom bouncer will end up doing that, which causes the worm harness to drag on the bottom. So you want to keep the whole angle of this something like that. So really this is right down below the boat. You can vary the length on the harness. Some guys like short harnesses where that blade and that harness is right up there near the bottom bouncer. You can use different weights. These come in all different weights. This happens to be a 1/2 ounce bottom bouncer. We carry them here all the way up to 4 ounces. In deeper water, to keep that angle like that, you want to go to a heavier bottom bouncer. Otherwise, again, you're going to be out like that. And if you want to troll a little bit faster, you go a little bit heavier. It's all about keeping that angle about 30 to 45 degrees. You don't want to kick way out like that. And that's it. So I hope that helps.